Today I'm going to fix probably the only thing I don't like about my 2018 Mustang. When I ordered my 2018 Mustang GT, the one option I checked off was a spoiler delete, because I was never really a big fan of the factory performance pack spoilers I saw in these cars. Now, fortunately, due to a mix-up at Ford when my car was built, it came through with the spoiler. The good news is this genuine Ford GT350 track pack spoiler is going to be a direct replacement for the factory performance pack spoiler on your 2018 Mustang GT. This is going to fit all 2015 through 2018 Mustang Fastbacks, and if you do have a spoiler delete car, it includes a template for drilling. For this installation on a Performance Pack 2018 GT, you'll need a 1/4-inch ratchet, 10mm deep socket, short extension, plastic pry bar, and a heat gun. We begin the installation in the trunk area. There's factory hardware and tape to remove the factory spoiler. There's going to be a nut under here, one under here, and then 2 more here in the middle. Start with these rubber plugs. Simply get a grip and squeeze and remove them. To remove the middle piece, we'll start by unscrewing both the bump stops. To remove this, you may need a plastic pry bar, but normally you just get a grip on it, pull underneath and pop it off. Then remove the cover. You can use a clip removal tool, but it's just as easy, honestly, to get your hand underneath and just pop them out from the back. Then we'll go in here and remove these nuts on each side. It's easier to pull the trunk down once you get close, so it comes straight out. You do not want to drop this down the trunk lid. Then the other 2 are right here and right here. All right, now here is the difficult part of the installation. It's not difficult hard, it's difficult, time consuming, and kind of annoying, to be honest with you. But what you have to do now is basically, to get the spoiler off the trunk lid, it's taped on. The best way I found to do this, get a heat gun or hair dryer, work your way around the edge, kind of soften up the tape as best as you can, go from underneath, anywhere you can around that circle, it'll soften up the tape. And then use a small plastic pry bar or something that's not going to scratch your paint, wrap it in cloth, and just slowly start working it free. And make sure you don't want to get it too close. You don't want to damage the paint. You want to be careful when you pry too that you don't actually damage the spoiler. And you're going to repeat the process with the middle and the left side. Now, to be honest with you, that's going to look a lot easier on camera than it actually is. You want to spend some time. The softer you get this, the easier it's going to be to remove it. Next step is to get all the original tape off. Best way really is to roll it with your fingers. You can heat it up a little bit, it'll make it easier. But usually it comes off pretty easy. I want to use a little adhesive cleaner just to clean everything off here. Now we're going to put some alcohol down pretty much everywhere where tape's going to go, so across the whole trunk here. Now we're going to remove all the double stick tape. Make sure the white is folded up so it doesn't get stuck underneath. And you want to carefully line it up. The tape will hold it in place. Now we can place the hardware. We'll start in the middle here, reinstall the factory hardware. Install the plug, just push it into place. And we can reinstall the trim panel. Now we can reinstall the stops. And then a cover for the latch. Make sure everything's good and your installation's finished. Like I mentioned before, I ordered my car spoiler delete because I'm not a fan of spoilers, but this one honestly might stick around for a while. I love the way it looks on the car, and the black matches the taillight panel perfectly. It looks like it belongs there from the factory. The installation on an 18 is pretty straightforward since it's a direct replacement, but it will fit other models with drilling. Overall, the installation will take you on this car maybe an hour. Figure an extra hour for drilling. Be back on the road in no time.